Introducing Upgrade. Upgrade is a multimedia training system for computer labs. The following is a demonstration of how the system works, its features and functions. The primary function of the Upgrade multimedia training system is to broadcast the teacher PC audio and video to the student groups. A secondary function is the ability to darken the student group monitors, either the whole classroom or by subsets. Upgrade also comes with a set of powerful tools to illustrate Windows applications, and also is available with a device called the Video Genie, which will allow you to connect up to 4 AV devices to your computer lab for broadcasting to the student screens. Let's start with the darken command. Here you see a typical computer lab. On their computers right now. At the teacher console, we simply press one button marked darken, and instantly all the student screens have turned off. This is a very fast and effective way to get the students' attention. After the teacher has delivered the information, they simply press one button called break to return control to the students, and they can resume using their computers. The next function we're going to illustrate here is broadcasting the teacher PC application out to the student computers. The Upgrade system supports full motion video and stereo sound. It is a hardware-based system that is compatible with all current and future software applications that will run on your computers. Pressing one button, you're now broadcasting the teacher to the whole lab. For example, we could instead broadcast it to only a subset. For example, only the students in the front rows. Or maybe I only want to broadcast to the stations in the back row. Or I could turn off those rows and broadcast only to the middle stations. But for our purposes, we'll go ahead and broadcast to the whole lab, and we'll do the remainder of the video is broadcast to the entire computer lab. Here we see Microsoft Excel, a common application taught in many schools, which is a good reason to introduce the Illustrator, the next function of the Upgrade teacher system. The Illustrator is a Windows-compatible application that functions like a smart whiteboard, only much better. For starters, you don't have to worry about line of sight, or the students being distracted, or people whose vision isn't able to see a screen on the opposite side of the room. This gives every student in the room a front row seat and the ability to watch what the teacher is teaching. When you add the Upgrade presentation tools, for example, our darken, which lets us slowly reveal only parts of the screen. We keep their attention only on the part of the screen we're focusing on, not the whole windows as a distraction. Another very powerful tool is the spotlight. Is there any doubt in your mind what part of the screen the teacher wants students to focus on? The spotlight can be very small, or it can be very large, and can be a variety of shapes besides the circle we see here. The next function is the zoom. It's available in 3 different colors. I'm going to use the zoom, and we've zoomed in here on the information bar, or perhaps we want to go over here to the tool and look at the icons. The next category of functions in the Windows Illustrator are the pointers. These are like rubber stamps. I can put a red arrow here, there, there, and every time I click, it stays on the screen. Now I'm going to switch to a different color arrow, and I'm illustrating on top of this application, whether you're teaching word processing, AutoCAD, application, animation, video editing, anything that is on your computer that's a Windows compatible application, you can illustrate with these stamps. The arrows can be in any direction you want and in a rainbow of colors. The icons are similar to the rubber stamps, only they are shapes. For example, we're going to give this student lots of stars to watch. And when the screen gets a little busy, you're able to wipe it clean. I'm going to grab a different icon here. We're going to put the light bulb, saying it's a good idea to read this information. The highlighters are a very powerful part of the Windows Illustrator. You can grab a yellow highlighter and highlight different parts of the screen. What blocks you want them to focus on, highlight text. Besides the highlighters, we also, which are a rainbow of colors here, got my purple highlighter now. The highlighters are transparent, so the text on the screen shows through the highlighters. We also have some opaque pencils, allow you to draw arrows, directions, circles, and these are not transparent. And again, you can select any color you want for your pens and highlighters, at the width of the pen, and once your screen's all messed up, you can, with the click of a mouse, wipe it clean again. So far, we've been focusing entirely on computer applications and broadcasting them out to the students. The next thing I want to show you, and you'll see how the menus and programs flow very smoothly. If that's how good we do text and graphics, the next thing we like to do is video. The Video Genie is a video scaler connecting up to 4 different audio-video devices to the computer lab. These can be VCRs, DVD players, video cameras, document cameras, video microscopes, any common video device. The audio and video are delivered in real time to the student desktops. They can see and hear it all. It also supports a second monitor if you want to preview on the teacher desktop before you broadcast out to the students. For now, I'm going to broadcast my VCR. I have a VHS tape loaded. I'll hit play. And now the students are seeing and hearing.
A lot of the stuff we do is for displays for stores. I'll get a lot more excitement into the Lego product.
I just pressed the mute button. While it's nice to know that we can send out stereo sound, sometimes you want to override it. And typically you would have headphones. In this computer lab, I've set up external speakers so everyone can hear it. Now we will switch from a VHS player to a DVD player. Play a DVD video. As you see, the video is full screen, full motion, supports up to 60 frames per second, and everyone in the room has a front row seat. The upgrade system consists of 4 different components. The first component is the teacher console. This is a 10-button device that lets the teacher simply operate it with the pressing of a single button. This is a one-finger operation to be able to control the upgrade system from the teacher console. Typically, you place it next to the teacher's computer, and then you have cables that extend it back to the next device, which is the teacher hub. The teacher hub has 6 ports for connecting student stations. It is done with simple, standard Cat5 cable, or Cat6. And we also have a place to plug in the audio and video from the teacher computer, their video, and the cable connects here to go back to the console. At each student station, we have the student slave box. The student slave box is a fairly small device that allows us to connect their monitor on one side, and then we use a cable that comes with the upgrade system to connect back to their VGA port. On the opposite side, we plug in their audio and then connect the headphones or speakers out of their computer. The audio cable is included with the system. And here's the power port. The power for the upgrade system can come off of the system's PS2 keyboard ports or USB ports. On the last side here we see the Cat5 jack, where we simply connect a cable that comes out of that upgrade hub to the first station, and then you connect a cable from the first student to a whole row of students in what we call a daisy chain. At the last station, we plug a terminator in. There's no home run cable to go back. It's simple to install and simple to operate. The Video Genie Scaler has 4 RCA input sets with audio and video. There's also a video out to connect to a room sound system, headphone ports, and here's where the teacher's computer connects, and 1 or 2 monitors for being able to preview the video or just work with a single monitor like we are in the demonstration here. The investment in an upgrade is a good decision for most any classroom. You will improve the delivery instruction in any computer-based classroom by being able to get the student's attention. We will switch back to it is easy to install. This is a hardware-based system that never needs a software patch when new applications come out. It is priced to match school budgets. And it's an economical alternative to things like projectors and smart whiteboard systems with none of the associated problems. Thank you for watching this demonstration of the Upgrade Multimedia Training System. We hope you will consider investing in this for your school.